Chuki beat.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another GT Sport drift setup video. This one was requested a very long time ago. It was actually over 2 months ago by J.A.R Gaming. He asked for the Camaro SS and the Corvette. The Camaro SS I did a long time ago now. The Corvette I've never really got round to doing. I've chosen to do the C7, the Gr.4 version of the car. Not really sure why. It just looks a little bit nicer than the standard car. Is it the best choice of the two? Probably not, to be honest. Being a Gr.4, obviously it's got a bit of downforce, which does make it a little bit more difficult. But what I've come up with is definitely usable. You may want to tinker with the settings a little bit yourself and get them how you like them. I did struggle a little bit with this build to start with. I have played around quite a lot with it to get it how I like it. This is the closest I could get to what I would consider a good drift car. But at the same time, I probably wouldn't take it into drift lobbies or anything like that. It's not consistent enough. But if you fancy a challenge, give it a go. I would like to say again a big thank you to everyone that's been supporting me. Watching the sub count constantly grow is it's just a fantastic feeling, and it's you guys that are making me want to continue. That being said though, if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you do. I've got content like this coming out all the time. If you're feeling generous, be sure to give the video a like, and also use the comment section to let me know if there's anything you'd like to see me do in the future. I'll take you over to the settings now, where I can explain the build a little bit further. So with the C7, you're going to need to spend a few mileage points with this one. Power level I haven't taken all the way up to level 3. Instead I've taken it to level 2. Taking it to the top there, 119%, which will give you 493 brake horsepower. With that, the reason I didn't take it up to level 3 is you're going to be wasting your points anyway, because it only allows you to take more power off the car. Weight reduction wise, I've dropped that as far as I can, so taking it down to 70%. That's going to leave you 945 kilograms. Traction control is set to 0. Got comfort hards both front and rear. The brake balance remains the same at 0 there. Ride height wise, I've just taken it all the way down to the bottom like I do with most of these builds. So the front goes down to 65 and the rear is on 80. Natural frequency I have played around with a little bit as well. On the front I've put it on 2.8 and on the rear it's 2.9. Anti-roll bar on the front is set to 6 and 4 on the rear. You've got compression set to 55 both front and rear. 85 for the rebound both front and rear. Camber angle seems to be pretty normal now for most of my builds as well. Set to 3 on the front and 0.5 on the rear. And the toe angle on the back there set to 0, and the front is set out to 0.25. Downforce I've just taken all the way down as far as I can, so it's 150 on the front and 450 on the back. The differential, I don't think I've even touched it to be honest, but just double check with yours. You've got 20, 40 and 30 there. And I've got a fully customised transmission set to 168 miles per hour. And I've left all the gearing exactly as it is, and that should be everything you need. I hope you find this build helpful. Like I said, you may want to adapt this a little bit. It's not the easiest to get along with, and you might find something that works a little bit better for yourself. What I'm going to do now is leave you with a few more drifts, just some video of it, and I'll see you all on the next one.